Hello. It's Dr. Dawn. Hi, everybody. Hey. It's Mystical Monday. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hey. It's Dr. Dawn, and it is time for Mystical Monday. Let's see, YouTube. Let's see if I'm on a delay. It looks like I'm on a little bit of a delay over here on my screen. If you're on YouTube, tell me if it seems like I'm on a delay, if my words are not going with my mouth. You guys let me know because it looks weird on my end. Oh, it's not a delay? Okay, it seems like a delay for some reason. I'm moving in slow motion. I'm good. Okay, let me just do something though anyway, because on my end it's getting on my nerves a little bit. Hold on. Let me try to fix something here. Mm. 720p. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's a slight delay. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. This always seems to happen sometimes. Let's see. Is it a delay? No, that's better. Okay, I'm on track. Okay. There we go. We got it. We got it now. Woo, child. Dr. Dawn got to update her equipment, baby. I got to get the stuff for the big leagues, like the big time people with the podcast. Hey, y'all. Hey. Yeah. Welcome to Mystical Monday Live, y'all. I am your host, Dr. Dawn. Y'all come on in. Come on in this chat. TikTok, y'all lighten it up. Come on in over there. Come on in over there. Thank you, YouTube, for the compliments. Y'all know I got to put on some new hair for y'all. Every week I be trying out a little something different. Ain't nothing wrong with that. One day y'all gonna come, ain't gonna be no hair, baby. It's just gonna be all bald. I'm working up to it. It's coming. Only thing stopping me is my spirit guys. They say, don't cut it yet. Don't cut it yet. Don't do it yet. We need them strands. We need them antennas a little longer. So I'm holding on. All right. Y'all, come on in. Come on in this room. Come on in this room tonight. We got a lot to talk about. First of all, since I started out with the hair, let me tell y'all a little something that my guides told me to do last week, and I want y'all to do it too. Last week I was getting so like frustrated. You get a little into this middle age thing according to this earth timeline, and things start happening hormonally to your body. One of the things that happens is your hair start thinning. So I was sitting around my house. I said, "Ooh, I'm getting tired of this." I said, and you go through TikTok, you'll go through the rabbit hole, honey, of all the things you should be doing and using on your hair. But you know what my spirit guys said? They say, you know what, you gotta like a tornado watch. I say, yeah. They say, go over there and get that big old pot from up underneath your sink. Put it out there and get some of that rainwater. I say, but look, the tornado gonna blow the pot away. The wind's gonna blow. They say that it ain't gonna blow away. It's not gonna blow away. Go put it in the middle of that backyard. Let it fill up with that rainwater. Baby, I put that pot out there. It filled up with that rainwater. I washed my hair the next day. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know how peppermint feels on your scalp or eucalyptus. You know how to make it cool, make it feel good. Baby, that rainwater felt good. It felt so good on my scalp. My spirit team said, now keep doing it. Keep doing it. You ain't gonna have to worry about no hair thinning. I say, okay, I got you. I got you. Baby, I want y'all to understand. You are always being guided. You can't never sit still and have a thought or have a concern, and a spirit guide ain't jumping up to try to give you the answer. Y'all better open up y'all channels. You better open them up and get them ready because the divine guidance is at your fingertips now. It's right at your fingertips, waiting to come to you. Waiting to come to you. I just want y'all to know that. Everybody try that. Get y'all some rainwater and get your hair together. Get your hair together. Y'all hold on one second. Let me fix this little light over here and then I'm coming right on back. Whew, child, get this hair together. Okay. All right. Y'all, what we talking about tonight? Y'all know. Let me tell y'all how tonight's topic came up. The people always saying, Dr. Dawn, how do I know what my mission is? How do I know? I know I'm a starseed, or I think I'm a starseed, but what's my mission? Y'all know I get that question 99.9% of the time. So you know what I said? I said, you know what, Spirit Team, let's give it to them. Let's show them how they recognize their missions as well as getting grounded in their role as starseeds. Because some of y'all still ain't got grounded in it. Y'all still ain't got grounded in it because you still haven't latched onto it. You haven't latched onto it because you still don't feel as if you are worthy, as if you are worthy for being a star seed. But I'm going to get y'all together tonight. We're going to get you together tonight. We're going to get you together so that you're in an awareness. Awakened one, chosen one, star seed, light worker. We're going to get you in the awareness and in the connection of why you're here and your soul's path. Okay. All right. Now, the first thing I want you guys to understand, your body. Stop looking at your body as the body. I always tell you guys, you are very closely connected and related to a computer, baby. Yeah. Just as a computer can be coded, you have codes within you. Codes are already within you. They have but to be activated. One of the codes that lies within you, star seeds, is the code that is aligned with your mission. Now, wait a minute. Let's go back. Let's go back because I know I got some human souls, some earth souls, some souls that say, hey, I might not be a star seed. I'm not sure about that. I think I'm more connected to an earth human soul. Okay, well, let's combine you in this discussion too. Because although you may not have come in with these coded DNA strands, you have the ability to awaken based upon the information and guidance that you receive. You are not immune to having divine guidance and higher dimensional information being given to you. You have but to turn the awareness on so that you can be a receptor and a sponge to receive the information. Okay? So let's get that clear because y'all will be talking about only star seeds are coded and can be activated to their missions. Now, as we talked about last week, star seeds come here on mission. Human souls are here in the earth cycle, completing lessons and cycles and learning to come into an awareness of the concept of something bigger than what they see with their physical eye. Okay. Remember, star seeds come in with that inner knowing. It's just buried, it's just deactivated, and it comes to a point where there is a remembrance of this. Okay. So, star seeds, I'm going to review. I got to tie it together. I'm going to review last week, tie it into this week so y'all don't get lost. Star seeds come from other planets. We know this, and other planets and star systems. They've chosen to incarnate here on Earth to assist with the ascension of the planet. They chose to come on in. They chose to play this Earth Matrix game. They chose to come in, have their memory removed so that they can play the game in the simulation like the rest of us and step into an awareness of who they are. They want to be authentically in the game. Okay? They are highly evolved souls because they come from higher dimensions than this third dimensional realm. And they are usually referred to as old souls or chosen ones. Yeah, that's how you can recognize them because they say, oh, seem like you've been here before. Oh, seem like you got a lot of wisdom. Oh, seems like you connected to the cosmos. Okay. They are here to spread light, healing, and wisdom. Okay. So many of you felt very connected to that. Many of you resonated with that. Many of you identified yourself as a star seed. Okay. Now, star seeds are in contact with their star families throughout the entire time that they're here, from birth all the way up until they are aware of their missions. Now, you may not be consciously aware. You may be connected with these star families in your sleep. which most of you are. But once you become aware, many of you connect with them intentionally. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna TikTok. I see your questions. I'm gonna come to the questions. I'm gonna come back to them. Um, star seeds. Star seeds are well aware of what we're experiencing here on earth because many of them have experienced them from the dimensional realms that they have incarnated from. Okay. Many newborns. You know how newborns sleep for a long time? Many of the star seeds will sleep as newborns up to 20 hours per day total because they're constantly communicating with their star families. They're still connected with that higher realm. They're still getting the information and guidance as a newborn. Okay. So, this new realm of beings, of souls that are coming in as newborns, they're going to sleep just a little bit longer because they're doing a little bit more than has been done in past in that birthing cycle. Okay. As star seeds get older, they're able to communicate and interact with the physical world, but they begin to forget who they are because what happens when you're immersed into this earth world? You begin to tune into the reality that's right in front of you. You become disconnected from that star family and that cosmic realm the older you get in this earthly reality, right? You start to pick up the traits, the paradigms, the beliefs of the beings that are around you. Now, last week, we made it clear that there's a distinction between human souls and star seeds because human souls are learning life lessons, karmic cycle lessons that are tied to their soul that have like come into their experience through generational things and through belief systems and through experiences that they've had in past lifetimes. That's human souls. Star seeds don't have that. They don't have that. They are immersed into this belief system, this awareness from people around them, but it's not through karmic cycles and lessons. It is through them literally absorbing it and retaining it because of exposure to it in their lifetime, in this lifetime. So they're literally learning how to repel it, how to push it away from them, how to recognize that it's not who they are. That's very different than learning soul lessons. Okay. I made that distinction last week, but I got to make that distinction again this week so you understand. Okay. Earth is a school. And for star seeds, they're here to awaken to themselves. Awaken to themselves of who they are. They awaken to themselves so that they can assist the human souls with awakening to this whole structure, this whole systemic matrix system that is happening, and to make them aware so that they can now walk into their awareness of who they are. Okay? Remember, you guys, Earth is a planet that allows souls to experience duality. And with this duality comes free will. It's a little different than the other planets. It's almost like Earth was pushed to the side, if you will, or quarantined, if you will, or put in a space by itself because it was very different than what the higher realms and the other planets are doing. So to come here, you literally come into school. You come into school because there are different things that are happening on this planet that are very out of structure for the various different fields and quantum fields that surround our planet as well as others. So star seeds, you volunteer to get amnesia. You say, okay, I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna forget because I want to feel what it's like to go through a spiritual awakening. You say, I want to see what that's like. So let's go on through it. Let me go through it. Earth is the most difficult place for a soul to experience. The most difficult. But star seeds choose to come anyway. They choose to come anyway because it sounds like fun. It seems interesting. It's a little change from the monotony. So come on and let's do it. So you sign up, you raise your hand to volunteer, you get on the wait list, and then you come on and get here. You come on. You choose to participate in this ascension journey so you can break free from the matrix programming. You want to break free. That's how you complete the game cycle, Starseed. You say, I'm gonna break free from the matrix programming. And while I'm there, I'm gonna start tapping into my intuition and experience a recall of memories of who I am. Yeah, I'm gonna break free from the matrix, and I'm gonna heighten my intuition. So then all the memories of who I am and where I'm from and why I'm here will start coming on in. That's y'all plan. That's y'all plan before you get here. Okay. And so as you have this plan, this is what you're saying. This is what you're putting on your contract. But as you're putting this in your contract, as you're making this your plan, your DNA strands within you are coded. They have codes that are placed within them to help you remember at different points in your experience. You say, this is the $1,000,000 question. How do I know my mission? You will be brought to experiences that push you to question different truths. That's how you first start in moving towards your mission. This is one of the codes that activates in star seeds immediately to get them started on the journey towards their mission. You are brought to an experience or experiences that push you to question different truths. Dr. Dawn's experience, I told you guys, were deaths of people who were very close to me. I started to question death and what it means. And is it real? That was coded in my DNA. That was the experience I was lined up to have. That was when I would turn on the switch to my awareness. That was the code that was placed within me. You guys may have codes that consist of a medical issue that you're having, a relationship that brings something to your awareness, a traumatic event that happens that causes you to question reality, yourself, or something. It is coded already in your DNA for it to happen, to bring you into that first awareness of assisting you with remembering who you are and your mission. Let's keep going. That's that first one. Okay. Since there are multiple versions of the truth, you're going to start learning to listen to your intuitive voice. How often has Dr. Dawn told y'all intuition, intuition, intuition? That is the foundation. That is who Dr. Dawn is. Every class, every one-on-one session, every coaching, everything that I do is based in getting you to tap into your intuitive awareness. You cannot do this without it. You cannot sit back and say, oh, I'm not intuitive. I can't do it, or I can't concentrate, or I'm blocked, or I'm what. You can't do this without your intuition. You must tap into it. You must align with it. It is the core of your guidance system that is in place to assist you on your mission and your journey. So, since there are multiple versions of the truth and you're learning to listen to your intuition, your soul, when you do this, your soul activates to assist you with receiving divine guidance and downloads from the higher realms. You tap into that intuition, you get into an awareness of it. Here comes your ability to receive downloads and divine guidance. You don't tap into that intuition, you don't get comfortable and confident with it. Them downloads and guidance ain't gonna be accurate. You're gonna be making stuff up. You're gonna be creating your own stuff. You're gonna be following what you're seeing on social media because you're not tapping in. As your intuition heightens, you guys, the veil thins. That's the only way the veil thins, is the more your intuition gets heightened. When your intuition kicks in, you are signaling. You're sending the signal to the universe and the cosmos. I'm ready. I'm ready to let go of the amnesia now. That part of the sequence is over. Get rid of it. It's done. You are wired to remember. So when you send this signal out, okay, I'm aware now, it's more to this than what I see. Okay, wait a minute, I'm getting some insight. I'm starting to feel like I'm a little bit of a psychic, or I'm starting to see things, know things. What? Okay, this is the amnesia clearing away. I'm starting to remember. I'm starting to remember. Here it comes. Here it comes. And as I just mentioned, more often than not, it comes from an event that is coded in your DNA to take place, to happen, to trigger your awareness and your remembrance. During this remembrance, you guys, you will be accessing your gifts. You will start to be able to feel information. You will be able to hear. You'll be able to see. You'll be able to just know. You will activate what we call your clairs. Your ability to be clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, claircognizant. You will get clairsalient. You will get all of these clairs activated one by one by one by one by one by one as you begin to access your remembrance. We call them gifts, but I like to call them, these are your requirements. They come with you. They're not gifts. They come with you. They're promised to you. When you activate your awareness, you remove the amnesia and you connect to your intuition. Your chakras are the portals to this remembrance and to other realms. These other realms exist beyond Earth. You are accessing these gifts from other realms and bringing them here to Earth. That's what y'all doing. Every time you tap into your intuition, every time you get into your gifts, every time you get more connected to the cosmos, you're tapping into these your gifts through the other realms, and you're bringing them here. You're bringing them here. You are coded to remember your mission because your life will bring you experiences that push you to question the truth and the reality. And it's also going to push you into human careers and jobs that mimic or align what is similar to what you came here to do. I'm gonna get to that in a second when we talk about kind of some of the roles that you are here to do and the different missions. Now, as you are stepping into remembering, you guys, as you're starting to step into remembering your mission, you're going to start to feel love. You're going to start to feel a connection. You're going to start to feel like it's something bigger than you happening and something bigger than you around you. You're going to feel it. This is your consciousness elevating and connecting you to your star families. Also connecting you to spirit guides and your ancestors, baby. You can ready to get connected to the whole line of beings that are lined up to assist you and guide you during this time. You're stepping into remembering. So with that remembrance comes support. You remember you got support, and your support starts to show itself. Okay? Now, many of you are starting to remember. Okay, so since you're starting to remember, let's discuss the roles of star seeds, because many of you say, I know I'm supposed to be doing something, but I'm not sure. And y'all know, y'all get all paranoid. When in actuality, what you're doing now in your physical life is probably more aligned with your spiritual, thank you, your spiritual self and your spiritual mission than you know. Okay. Let's discuss some of the different roles of star seeds, and let's put a name to what you're experiencing. First of all, let me clarify something. I told you what a star seed is. I've given you an in-depth kind of definition and look at what that is, okay? I have not touched on a light worker. A light worker is a little bit different. It's a little bit different. I like to describe light workers as beings who are holding the light. Hold it. You may not be from you may not be from higher dimensional realms. You may not be here on mission, but you're awakened. You're awakened and you're aware. You are channeling, bringing in a light, and you're holding it. You're holding it on the grid. So you are here to be in the work of sharing light, grounding light. Many of you are doing that now. Many of you. There is no thing that you're doing that is better or worse than the other. It all works together. All works together. And then we have awakened souls. Chosen ones. We got people who are now awakened. They know something going on, something's not right, not quite sure about all this stuff that's going on, but the knob is turned now. The knob is now turned on. Be awakened. That's part of it too. That's part of it. All of these beings work together. Nobody's superior, nobody's inferior. So let's put some names to some of the things that you're experiencing, because I have a lot of beings who are stepping into their remembrance of being here and having a mission, but not quite sure. We're going to give it a title because, we're humans. And at the end of the day, a title helps us connect better with an action. So we're going to put some titles to these things that star seeds are here doing right now. Okay. One, a healer. Many of you are here to be healers. You're going to be sought out if there's a need to bring back balance. If people need to be balanced, you will work with energy, you will work with water, and you will work with the body. You will work with assisting this physical avatar, aligning the physical and the spiritual essence of this avatar so that people can be brought back into balance. Okay, some of you will be healers. Then we got teachers. Yeah. You will have knowledge to share to further assist individuals with understanding of higher level or higher consciousness concepts. You will be like a human guide, a human spirit guide to assist others in seeing clearer. Now, I'm giving you these things one by one, but some of you, like Dr. Dawn, you will have multiple, you will share multiple titles and duties as you're here. Doesn't mean you got to just do one thing. You may do multiple of what I'm getting ready to share with you and list. It is uniquely designed to your soul's journey and what you came here to assist the planet with. Okay? So we got healers and teachers. Next, you may be an oracle. Yeah, you will move between timelines. Some of you will move between timelines through visions and a knowing. Yeah, you're going to have a knowing. Your intuition is so powerful and you trust it with every inch of your being tremendously. And you can tell what's coming before it comes. You're a master timeline jumper. You jump through the timelines, you get the information, you bring it back, you share it, you use it to assist individuals with evolution. Some of you will be oracles. Oracle is an older term, but it has a current day reference for you star seeds. Okay. All right. Next, some of you may be guardians. You may be guardians. You may naturally hold the boundaries that are needed and stand for what is true to the planet and what is happening. And you will be known to protect people, energy, and spaces. You'll be guardians, protectors. Some of you are doing that. You're doing that. You're speaking up. You're sharing information. What you feel is true. You're protecting and assisting those who are speaking up, including yourself. You're being aware of energetic spaces on the grid that need protection and monitoring. You are guardians. All right, next. Some of you are elementals, baby. Y'all gonna work closely with the elements. Y'all gonna work closely with fire, water, earth, and air. Yeah, some of y'all getting ready to do that. Some of y'all doing it now. Y'all out there moving that water. Y'all out there talking to the storms. Yeah, y'all out there moving with these elements. You're very connected to the natural world. Come on, star seeds. Some of y'all are elementals coming here to help the planet in that way. Y'all are going to be very connected to what the earth is experiencing with global warming. Yeah. And other things related to that. Okay. All right. Let me keep going. Some of y'all are going to be channels. Yeah. Y'all going to be channels. You're going to work directly with the higher realms and higher frequencies. Energy is going to move through you and use you with ease to assist you with providing guidance to the collective. Yeah, y'all gonna work directly with them higher realms and frequencies, and you're gonna allow energy to come through you and be used through you to provide guidance. We got a lot of channelers out there. It's not scary anymore. People are not afraid to say that that's what they're doing. It's not too taboo now. Everybody's wanting to be a channel, a channel. Some of you will do that. Some of you will be grid workers. You're going to work with the land, with energetic structures, with sacred spaces. You're going to have a deep awareness of how energy moves across spaces and places. You're going to be very connected to spaces you've never visited. Yeah, some of y'all will. Some of y'all will travel to ancient Egypt. Some of y'all gonna go to the a lot of past timelines and get information and things to assist with this grid here. Many grid workers now working with the land. Yeah. Come on, star seeds. You have a whole lot of different titles and job descriptions, if you will. All right. This is a new term for me. I finally got a name to put with it, but I'm familiar with the action, but just not the name. Some of you will be star walkers. You're going to hold a connection beyond Earth, and you're going to feel as if you are not separate from the stars. You're going to feel very connected to the cosmos. You're going to feel like you exist somewhere else, and you're going to feel very connected to multidimensionality. I'm seeing that a lot in my clients now. A lot of you are feeling as if you're more in the galaxy and more in the cosmos than you are here. That's because you're star walking. You're walking. And some of you are spending a little more time there than you are here, and you're feeling like that's wrong or that's off. No, 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 no. You hold a connection beyond Earth. That's what you came here to do. That's what you came here to do. As I mentioned before, many of you may feel as if you connect to multiple roles because your soul is expressing itself through these roles. You don't have to be just one thing. You won't be just one thing. Dr. Dawn is not one thing. She can be an oracle on one day. She can be a teacher on another day. She can be a healer on another day. I can be a channel on another day. It's wherever I am, my soul is in that moment and what I'm being guided to do to assist the collective. You're going to have probably one area that you're more aligned with. So being an awareness of what that is. Now, I want you guys to understand being a star seed is somewhat of a job. You can consider it like a job description if you have to put it in human terms and connection. It's like a job description. It's not a status symbol because, see, y'all using it as a status symbol. Oh, I'm a star seed. I'm from Andromeda. Oh, I'm from Lyra. Oh, I'm from Arcturian. Oh, I'm this. It ain't that. That ain't what it is. If you want to put it in human context, it is your mission, your job description that you came here to do. It reminds you that you carry specific 6th and 7th dimensional DNA strands designed to act as a bridge to assist the collective in moving into the higher realms. That's all that title means. That's all it means. Don't get sucked into the spiritual ego. The spiritual ego causes your mission to turn into your identity, and you get caught up on a label so you can feel superior, but you're not. You are not. And for most of y'all, get out of that I'm not from here attitude. This promotes a disconnection like you could never believe, and it causes you to have difficulty grounding your light to earth. Every time you say, I don't want to be here, I want to go back, I don't know why I agreed to come here, you're disconnecting your light from earth. You are affecting the quantum grid. You should have thought about that before you came, but you're here now. So ground to the earth's grid. See, when you do this, you cause your signal to be misunderstood by the grid. And if you're not grounded, your energy can be siphoned by archons. Y'all know what archons are? The dark ones. And if your energy is siphoned by the archons, they're going to siphon it before it hits the grid. So you could be a walking ball of light sitting here walking around saying, I don't want to be here. I'm tired of this. I don't know why I agreed to. Your energy is therefore not hitting, connecting to the grid, and the archons are ciphering it as you doing it. They saying, come on, keep saying it, Starseed. Come on, give it to us. We need some of that good old light. Come on and give it to us. See, what y'all have to remember and never forget, you are not a star seed, you are not a human. Those are temporary realities that you have agreed upon. You are source consciousness. Source consciousness ain't no star seed, it ain't no human. It is a frequency. Don't get caught up in identity, get caught up in the frequency. Because see, many of y'all smelling yourself too much. You smelling it too much. That is not indicative of source consciousness. That's not what it is. Don't nobody care if you're a star seed. We're just giving you a point of reference as you awaken. So you have a tool to assist you in knowing and being clear on what is happening in your reality. And because we're on this earth, in this earthly realm, it comes with labels and titles and references so that you can connect to who you are in the higher realms. But make no mistake, starseed or no starseed, you here with everybody else. You here with everybody else. Look at these comments coming in. Baby, I'm giving it to y'all tonight. Ain't I come giving it to y'all? Baby, if my spirit team give it to me, I'm gonna give it to y'all. Energy out, energy in. They say remind them. Let them know. Let them know they're getting caught up in titles. Looking across this TikTok feed, and you got one person talking about, oh, this person is fake. They not remote viewing like they say they do. If they remote viewing, then tell me this, because I saw this. If you didn't see this, then you not really remote viewing. You a fake. Girl, who all y'all think y'all are? Why is everybody trying to prove and stand up for who they think they are and where they think they from? Get back to the mission. Get back to the mission. You're getting caught up in the earthly paradigm and the earthly system. They tricking y'all. They setting y'all up, star seeds. They're setting you up to align against each other. Yeah. And to not ground yourselves so they can continue to feed off of y'all. See, we have won. The light has won. But you know what? They say, no. We got one more last ditch effort. We're going to take all these light beings and we're going to show them. We're going to illuminate that egoic part of them, that egoic human part of them, so they can do what we know they do best. Stick their chest out, brag, and diminish each other. Because that's what they've been doing. That's what they've been doing. Yeah. So whether you are a star seed, a human soul, a light worker, a awakened one, a chosen one, don't nobody care. You are source consciousness at the end of the day. Those are all titles and traits that you are carrying on this earth. That's all it is. You leave this earth, all y'all turn to the same thing. The same thing. Don't forget that. Don't get too caught up in it. Yeah. Okay, wait. I done ignored all y'all comments. Baby, I done got on my soapbox. Let me come on back now. Let me woosah. Let me come on back down. Dawn went back to the third dimension for a minute. I went back. Y'all know I'll go back on y'all. Let me come on back up. All right, let me come to some of these comments. Woo! All right. You got codes in your body. Okay, you got codes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Somebody say I need this. Yeah, sometimes y'all do. I look. They ain't tell me this was one of my descriptions, but I think one of my descriptions is to kick y'all. Sometimes starseed or no starseed, you need a kick. Because I'm looking at some of these starseeds that I've followed for a while on these platforms, and now they doing some crazy stuff. They talking about, is it true that Michelle Obama is a man. Like they doing all that. Come on, spirit, tell me, is it true? And they sharing it with y'all. What are y'all doing? Like, where's this going? It's turning into a show. And these supposed to be star seeds. What are y'all doing? You're falling into the trap. You're getting off mission. Getting off mission. So I had to ask my spirit team, I said, show me how to tell them in a high vibrational way. Because I give it to y'all. I forget and I may slip with a couple of curse words and come on down to 3D. They say, Dawn, do it like you do it. Do it like you do it. That's the only way you can. Be authentically you. That's what I'm doing. Been feeling like I'm looking at myself from the future. This is on point. Absolutely. Some of you may do that. You may be a timeline jumper. You may. Yeah, you may be an oracle. Going back and forth on timelines. Been questioning a lot of things for 40 years. Okay. Come on into that awareness. Use the questioning now. Say, Spirit, what I'm supposed to do with this knowledge. Joshua says, let me bring this on the stage. He says, why do we tell what's being downloaded to us to help who we love, but they don't listen, then come back and say, man, he told me that. Okay, I think I know what you're saying. I know the first part. So he says, why do we tell what's being downloaded to us to help people we love? I don't do that. I don't tell what's being downloaded to me to people who I love. I only tell if it's aligned for me to tell. I don't tell people to try to save them or bring them into awareness or no. We ain't saving nobody. You're not saving anybody. You align with the people and the information and you provide the information accordingly. You cannot provide information to someone that is not in the awareness that you are. It's like you listening to one radio station and you're listening to a country radio station, but you got T.I. on another station and people going, hey, did you hear T.I.? He on the station. You say, no, I'm listening to this station. If you're on a different station, you can't hear. You can't hear the song. So it's the same with the person. If they're not at the same frequency you are or somewhere in the air, they're not going to hear nothing you're saying. So why even waste your time and energy, whether they're related to you or not? That's not what we do. That's not what we do. You align. And you will speak and you will know when you're guided to speak and share information. Did they ask you this for assistance with this information? Probably not. Most of us take it upon ourselves to want to share and enlighten and uplift other people because we feel like we want to get them where we are. They ain't asked you for that. I identify with the healer, but I see that teaching and channeling is mixed in. Absolutely. You can align with multiple things. Beach is my happy place. Yes, this is great. We need all the meat on our brain. I love that you said there is multiple truths. Help me let go of that. Why you want to let go of multiple truths? I don't understand that one. Awaken world. I'm so happy. Okay, yes. Like I've been collecting. Okay, let me go back and forth because both of y'all all y'all talking on two platforms. Let me see what TikTok talking about. On TikTok, y'all just listening. Y'all not really commenting. Okay, y'all quiet over here. Okay. Okay, yeah, y'all don't have no questions. All right. Plead the fifth. Facts, that is by design. Let's see. Sherelle says, I unfollowed a lot of these people. I first started out within my journey. My anxiety couldn't handle it anymore. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay. Woo! Y'all, we getting hot tonight. Look at all these people on YouTube. Y'all coming in and out. Okay. So the biggest point I wanted you guys, because we're talking about how you guys are coded to remember your missions. Your missions are always being amplified to you no matter where you are in life. My mission, as I see it and I am in it now, like I told you, on any given day, I could be a healer, a teacher, an oracle, a channel. I could be any one of those on any given day. My physical reality and my human essence that led me in that direction was that I was a speech language pathologist. So it required me to be of service and assist people in the capacity of um, assisting them with learning to communicate and to understand information, through speaking, thinking, and other facets. But it was all directly connected to my spiritual job that I'm doing now. Very similar, but different methods to go about doing it. So, whatever you're doing now in your career, your human physical career, is probably very aligned with your spiritual career, your starseed career. And coincidentally, I'm about to throw some shade a little bit. I find that a lot of human souls are in corporate America. I say that to say I have so I y'all I have 10 because I counted last week. I have 10 people on my roster currently right now who are HR directors. HR directors. I always get on them about how they're very intertwined in the matrix system. And I always say, look at your title, human resources. They're very closely connected to the human cycle. So when I have my sessions with them, trying to infuse the spiritual essence or to bring the awareness of awakening beyond the matrix, it's very difficult for them. Very, very difficult because they are very connected to the matrix paradigm, as are many people in corporate America. I hate to point that area of the matrix out, but it's very inundated with earth souls. Very inundated because of the structure of it, the hierarchy of it, the climbing up the ladder of it. Many starseeds do not make it in corporate America. They do not. They exit quickly, quickly, if they're not in a corporate sector that aligns with their essence. We got some companies that are very starseed friendly. They welcome, their openness. They say, do it how you want to do it. Share with us your uniqueness. Your time is our time. Do it how you want to do. Like it's open. Those are companies that are bridging into the new earth. But the ones that's in that old structure, that old hierarchy of you work up the ranks, you start at this position, then that position, then that position, that very human focused. So I don't mean to get on my HR people, but baby, y'all titles say it all. Human resources. That's what y'all are here for. And y'all are very much in depth in the human earth cycle. Ooh, somebody ain't gonna want to hear that. Now, not all of them, because somebody gonna say, "Well, I'm not, because I'm a star seed and I'm a HR." Okay, well, that's good. That's good. I'm saying in my experience, what I tell y'all, Dr. Dawn shares her wisdom from experience. In my experience, very connected to the Earth matrix structure, and very difficult to switch them from that. So the person who asked me on this live, what do you do if you're getting a download and you share it with somebody and they don't like want to understand? You don't share it. You can't share it because they're not going to receive it and they're not going to get it because they're not operating at that frequency. Okay? Y'all start looking at what you're doing. What you're doing now is lining you up for your mission. It is very closely connected. Come on, teachers. Y'all in them classrooms. Y'all in that matrix system of education. Y'all being moved, being awakened for being a different kind of teacher. I'm here to tell you. Come on. Many of you are doing things that pertain to the earth, the land. Some of y'all say, "Oh, I just like being out in nature." No, you can talk to nature. You can manipulate nature. You're being awakened to it. Start connecting with where you are and start looking at where you are and how it ties into and is guiding you towards where you're going, to where your mission is. Remember, your mission is revealed through experiences in your current life. Y'all want to do like Mission Impossible and get your mission sent to y'all secretly. Your mission is, you want to tell you what it is. It don't work like that. It's encoded in your DNA. It's encoded in your DNA. Some of y'all come on over to me sometimes. We have sessions, and it'd be clear for me to see y'all. I can see it as clear as day. But y'all be walking around like you're blind and can't see. And then when we talk about it, you go, oh, yeah, I guess I could. Oh, I never thought about that. I got to turn on this switch. Help y'all turn on that switch sometimes. Turn it on because you got it off. Or some of y'all got it on pause. That's what y'all got on pause. We got to take it off pause sometimes so y'all can connect. But you don't have to go searching for a mission. It's quite the opposite. You let it unfold, you let it be revealed, you let the DNA strands activate. All I want y'all to do right now is to get into your intuition and to get comfortable with it, to start using it and not doubting it, and to be able to go to it for guidance and assistance. That has been my goal from day one, and it still is my goal for all of you. We have to be okay with sharing less with people who are not on the same wavelength. That's what somebody said in the comments on YouTube. Absolutely right. You got to be okay with it. You can't bring everybody with you, and you can't determine when they awaken, when or if they awaken. You don't determine that. See, at Starseed, sometimes, like I told y'all start smelling y'allself. Y'all think y'all superheroes. Y'all think y'all supposed to do that. You think you here to dun 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 dun. I'm gonna help you awaken so you can go to 5D. Ain't nobody asked you to do that. You get into perfecting and getting comfortable with who you are, and everything else will fall into place. Everything else will fall into place. That's what you have to trust and be aware of. Questions. We have been talking about the signals that are coming from the ships. These signals continue to come. As they continue to come, they're sharing with you information very closely connected to your purpose and your mission. So, this information I'm giving you is going to be illuminated to you guys tenfold by the signals. You're going to start to see and to recognize without a shadow of a doubt why you're here. You're going to see it. Because you now have the foundation, you have the background, you have resource now to connect to where you are. Some of you, before we went through some of these quote unquote descriptions and roles of star seeds, you guys couldn't put a name to it. You knew what you were connected to. You guys knew what you were feeling like you were guided to do, but you just didn't recognize it as a role for you. Well, it is. It is. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Okay, let's see. Somebody on YouTube says I have learned to accept to keeping a lot of information to myself because most people are not on your frequency. You guys will be guided and to when you are to assist and when you are to um, do things that are in alignment with your purpose. Dr. Dawn, as I told you guys, every time I come on here, I'm always guided to what services to offer you guys because I'm guided in terms of where the frequency is on the planet. I'm guided to what is being shown that the collective requires in that moment. So I'm constantly switching and changing out services, switching and changing. Anybody who offers the same thing all the time without many variation is targeting a specific audience, but not recognizing that the frequencies, the signals, everything's shifting and changing so quickly so quickly that we're keeping up with it as we go. Hey, first time catching it live. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming on tonight. We appreciate you. We love having you. So if you're still wondering, am I Starseed, an Earth Soul, Awakened, Chosen One, Lightworker? Who cares which one you are? If you need one of those titles to give you a point of reference, then figure out which one aligns with you and go from there. But for the most part, you are a spirit self in your consciousness having this earth experience. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. Thank you so much for reminding me of that. Please, if this information is resonating with you, please make sure you like this video. If you are not following me, please follow. If you are watching the replay, please leave me some questions and comments. You guys don't understand. I enjoy reading your questions and comments. I answer all of them. They assist in the algorithm. They help me get this information out. Dr. Dawn is aware right now that according to where I am on my timeline, I am very well hidden from the masses and the collective. The visibility is not there, but it's not really supposed to be there at this point. I'm okay with that because I am aware of my divine assignments. I'm aware of my divine assignment and I'm aware of where I am in that divine assignment. You guys, I told you before, do not get caught up if you are a content creator and not getting a lot of followers, a lot of likes, a lot of visibility. Your timeline may not support that in this moment for whatever reason. Trust that and keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep getting the information out that you're being guided to get out. And just know that you are aligned with your path and your purpose, and you're moving in a way that is opposite of the current system, which is the more followers, the more visibility, the more acceptance, the more celebrity, the more that's the system, the old system. Your system you're in now is getting the information to the souls that need to get it in that moment. And many of you are doing that. That doesn't come with a number and it doesn't come with an amount of availability. It comes with that algorithm and your energy and frequency hitting where it needs to hit. And thank you to all of you guys for the comments. I feel like this information is getting where it's supposed to go. For sure. If you guys are interested in any of Dr. Dawn's services right now, I'm only offering two things right now, and that is individual spiritual coaching, 30-minute and 60-minute sessions. Go to my website at discoveringyourinnerlight.com. I am in the process now of kind of revamping my classes because I got to get them up because it's going to be time to start offering them soon in June. My classes will be offered in June, so I'm revamping them a little bit and getting them together so I can get this out to you guys so you guys can start signing up. But you better believe intuitive guidance is the foundation in every one of Dr. Dawn's classes. You're going to get finished. You're going to come out of them classes and you're going to feel comfortable in knowing that you are connected to something bigger than you and that you can call on it when you need guidance. We're going to get you desensitized to the fact that you think you're not. Yes. Understand that. Dr. Dawn is very heavily rooted in trying to eliminate the classes. I'm trying to eliminate them, but every time I say, oh, I'm not doing it no more, I'm always encouraged, yeah, keep doing it, but now let's do it different. Let's do it different. I'm trying to stay authentic because you guys have so many AI options now and so many people doing things on apps and I am trying to stay in the human connection essence of connecting with the collective. I teach my classes personally. You don't get a video, you don't get a recording, you don't get to watch it whenever you want to. We come together. We come together on this screen together and we work together. Like but that's kind of old school, you would say, but I have to keep that human component to keep it authentic and to keep you guys in the reality of the human essence, to being grounded in the human experience. Like I said, some of y'all start smelling yourself. I got to make sure y'all don't smell yourself too bad. Questions before we get out of here. Baby, it's been an hour. Y'all gonna make me sweat off my wig. Hold on now. Y'all done got me hot. Y'all done got me hot. No questions? Okay, TikTok. I thank y'all. Last week I came on again on TikTok. I think it was on Friday. I've been coming to y'all out the blue and y'all been showing up. I just however I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like coming on, I'm gonna come on for y'all. TikTok, y'all have a promo code that is ending tomorrow. Y'all better go up in my stories. I'm gonna repost it again tonight. Remind you, y'all better get on in it because it ends tomorrow. If y'all want to know what it is, you gotta get over to TikTok and do it because it's for them. It's for them to say thank you because they've been showing up on these impromptu lives that I've been doing. Baby, I come out the blue with a live. They come on and they show up, baby. They be showing up in full force. Yeah. Somebody say go on to Instagram sometime, Dr. Don. Y'all don't be showing up on Instagram. They don't show up too much over there. Baby, I be getting myself together and then, people don't come on and then you know how that go. But I'm gonna give Instagram another chance. I'm gonna give them another chance. All these platforms got different energy at different times. Stuff be going on. I got to see where I'm guided. Wherever I'm guided is where I go. You guys are wonderful. Love you, YouTube. Love, love, love you to death. Thank you guys so much who give me the donations. I don't thank you guys enough. The super thanks. Y'all give me them super thankses and y'all in the comments and the encouragement. Thank you all so, 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 so much. Y'all make me feel good and make me feel like what I'm doing is making a difference. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Y'all don't know how difficult it is to come in front of the screen sometimes and you're literally talking to yourself. Even though y'all in the comments, anybody who's a content creator, you're talking to a screen. I'm literally talking to myself most of the time, but that's okay. I done got used to talking to myself, my higher self, that is. My higher self. Okay. Y'all, we done did it tonight. I hope we cleared up your missions. How you gonna, find out about your codes. Y'all gonna find out about your missions through your codes. You are coded to find out. So, woo! Thank you for that super chat, baby. Y'all trying to spoil me. They done gave me $10. Y'all don't know $10 is like 10 million. Come on with it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I see you don't make me forget what I was saying, but child, on y'all don't it don't take much to throw me off. But you guys be sure to keep showing up. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna show up as long as you guys show up, as long as I keep getting this information from spirit and source, as long as these beings keep coming to me. I'm gonna have y'all together as much as I can. For the people who are in my activation class tomorrow, y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready. We're going to deal with a different frequency tomorrow. We're going to do a little bit more connecting and channeling. So just come on ready tomorrow. Same instructions as last week. Do what you're going to do. I'll send y'all an email tonight and remind you of them instructions. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Everybody else, I will see you next Monday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all come on back for Mystical Monday Live. Make sure you share this video, send it out. Y'all been sending it out to other people. Share this stuff, y'all. Share it with the people, and I will see you guys next week. All right. Ta-ta.